Goalkeeper and the back line.
Yeah, over.
Deepa. Back after 1 year. Brilliantly done from Preeti Rai. Here's Sabitra Bandari and the back line. Here's the short block. It's India now trying to break out on the counter. Tammy Grace couldn't quite keep it in. Seems pretty animated on the touchline there, Crispin Chetri. Just a short block. Hasn't been the kind of starts India would have wanted. Still time for a comeback. A lot of time, in fact. Zeroed early. Looks like Sabitra Bandari has been cautioned. Seems pretty animated on the touchline there, Crispin Chetri. Just a short block. Hasn't been the kind of starts India would have wanted. Still time for a comeback. Again, getting dispossessed there. Is Renuka, Preeti. It's Pooja for Sabita. Deepa Shah's made that run down that right channel. Floated in towards Sabitra. Rekha Paudel couldn't quite get there. Looks like it was moved for the off to say. That and Spiari. Been held in their stride so far, India. Nothing tangible has come except that one proper strike towards the target. Here's Spiari Khafa. Just goes down on the ground and make race there. And reluctantly back on her feet. Except that one proper strike. There you have a look at it. Just goes down on the ground and make race there. Not quite sure if there was enough contact there. Back on her feet. Except that one proper strike. There you have a look at it. Not quite sure if there was enough contact there. Sabita, Renuka. Not quite sure if there was enough contact there. Preeti Rai. There's a lot of space ahead in front. Trying to pick out a pass there. Well read by Panthoi Chanu. So haven't seen that sort of fluidity from the midfield as far as India goes. Haven't created enough so far. All that could change with Pyari Khacha out there in the middle. From the midfield as far as India goes. Haven't created enough so far. All that could change with Pyari Khacha. Throw in for Nepal. Those of you who are joining us for the very first time, this is the last fixture of the Tri-Nation tournament between India, Nepal and Iran. Iran have been crowned the champions with 2 victories in 2 games. And this one, the last fixture, both the sides fighting it out. Who are joining us for the very first time, this is the last fixture of the Tri-Nation tournament. India, Nepal and Iran. Iran have been crowned the champions, 2 victories in 2 games. It's Pyari. Ratan Bala spots that open spaces towards the left. Moshmi Murmu couldn't quite get to the end of it. It's a heavy ball down that left channel. 28 minutes almost into the contest and 1-0 to Nepal. Ratan Bala spots that open spaces towards the left. Moshmi Murmu couldn't quite get to the end of it. A flick on from the middle of the pitch. Here's Sabitra Bhandari one-on-one with Shilki Devi down the far right. He's got a red shirt waiting in Rekha Power inside the box. Tries to curl one towards Deepa Shahi. Ends up finding a blue shirt. Yes, Pyari. Let's it run towards Ratan Bala for a return ball. And Maya starting this fixture. Just knocks it out. Not allowing Pyari to turn there. They've been good defensively so far, Nepal. Except that one shot allowed towards the goal. They've managed to successfully held India in their strikes. Sangeeta going sideways. Nirmala stepping up, plays it down the line, taken away. That is something they'll have to try and get better at for the rest of the game. Is Preeti just knocking it back. Guest is possessed. Here's Linda Com, dropped in deep. He collects that one. Has got an option towards the left and right. Moshmi. A couple of blue shirts arriving inside the box. Pyari was it was over her head, but was flagged offside on that occasion. Guest is possessed. Here's Linda Com, dropped in deep. He collects that one. He's got an option towards the left. That flag was up straight away. Moshmi. A couple of blue shirts arriving inside the box. The flag was more so on Moshmi Murmu, I believe. That flag was up straight away. The flag was more so on Moshmi Murmu, I believe. How far has been ticked off here? Nepal. It's a slender lead, but they have the advantage. India would want to quash any anxieties going into that half-time break. They need a repost here. How far has been ticked off here? Nepal. It's a slender lead. There's Linda. India would want to quash Pyari. Ratan Bala wins the ball and hurls it towards Nirmala. Scans up for options, goes airborne. And draws in a clearance. Linda had little to no time on that occasion. Guest is possessed. Here's Deepa Shai trying to pick out a pass again. Ratan Bala wins the ball and hurls it towards India trying to calm things down. And again, that long ball unleashes Pyari Khacha. Linda was riding on the shoulders of Bimla Devi on that occasion. Trying to calm things down. And again, that long ball unleashes Yari Haha. And prods it forward is Preeti. Gentle touch towards Savitra Bhandari. Gets dispossessed by Ratan Bala. Here's Shilki Devi. Sideways towards Sangeeta. Again gets dispossessed and Savitra was flagged offside. First Nepalese player to play and score in top-tier European League, Savitra Bhandari. And first ever South Asian player to score a hat-trick in top-tier European League. She's not new to this very ground. Scored twice back in 2016 in the same fixture against Sri Lanka. This is much better from India. Dangme Grace has got help on the other side. Squares it up nicely. And a follow-up coming in from Sangeeta Basfor. That was a brilliant move from India. It had everything in it except the finish. That should have been kept on target. Had everything in it except the finish. One decent ball and the back line was carved out by the Indian midfield. Spiari. And she's got herself a free kick here. And just got her right leg on her way through there. Spiari. She's got herself a free kick here. Crispin Chetri throwing in the words, throwing in instructions. Right leg on her way through there. And Nabeen Yupani on the other side, 1 month old into this new job. And has to go up. It was a red shirt that got the ball in the end. Ranjana retrieves that. Gets dispossessed. Luckily a blue shirt finds it and hurls it all the way back towards Panthoi Chanu. On the other side, 1 month old into this new job. Has to go up. It was a red shirt that got the ball in. Preeti Rai retrieves that. 21 caps, 22 rather, for Preeti Rai. 5 goals for her. And played for Kickstart FC here in India. Preeti Rai, known for her ball control. That's a delightful ball again, over the top by Preeti Rai. Savitra Bhandari strikes, and that's a brilliant tackle. Shilki Devi, absolutely top-notch stuff from her. And that was definitely goal-bound. Ball again over the top by Preeti Rai. And again, those two combining. That's a brilliant tackle. Shilki Devi, absolutely top-notch stuff from her. Deepa Shahi. And that was definitely goal-bound. On the corner. 10 minutes to play in the first half, plus the stoppages. And again, those two combining. Deepa targets the back post. The blue shirt gets it away. Here's Ranjana. Does well to keep the ball in and rolls it down the carpet. Here's Ratan Bala. Flies that in the air. Rekha. Blue shirt gets it away. Here's Ranjana. Still Preeti. 2v1 in the center. Moshmi trying to get the ball into those open spaces down the left channel, and Bimla has had a fantastic game so far. Bimla and Samiksha, they've partnered each other really well. 2v1 in the center. Moshmi trying to get the ball into those open spaces down the left channel. Vimla has had a fantastic game so far. And Samiksha found each other very well. Shilki. Hurried clearance, and that's going to be a corner for India. An opportunity to put some sort of pressure on that back line and the goalkeeper. Shilki. There have been two clear-cut chances created by India in the first half. Testing out the goalkeeper once, and second, not being clinical enough. Here's Ratan Bala, keeps it short. Here's Linda. And again, that written ball to Ratan Bala never arrived. Nicked off the ball there. Been two clear-cut chances created by India in the first half. Testing out the goalkeeper once. Linda Com. Not being clinical enough. Here's Ratan Bala, keeps it short. Here's Linda. Again, that 2v1 in that corner. And Sabitra Bhandari gets it back. Sangeeta trying to stop her down. Deepa Shai has made that run. Doesn't have help towards the other side. Knocks the ball into those open spaces. Rekha Paudel nearly. Zara Frisch in the end did her best to fly herself back into penalty area there. That's what happens when you provide that half yard to somebody like Sabitra Bhandari. He's going to be on it in a flash. Here's Pyari. Again, outnumbered, giving the ball away. Rekha for Preeti. Toe pokes it towards Sabitra. He's got an option towards the right in Sabita. Threads it through again towards Sabitra. Mosmi wins it back. Here's Linda Com. Slotted in wide towards the left. Back with Mosmi. He's got Pyari in front. Knocks it back towards Ratan Bala, who flies one towards Dang May Grace, who had made that run down the right corner. Rekha second half. For all the viewers who are tuning in, this is a Tri-Nation involving India, Iran, Nepal. Iran have been crowned the champions after winning 2 consecutive games. First beating India 2-0 and overpowering Nepal 3-0. An opportunity for both the sides to rebound from their last defeats. And we go again for the second half of this fixture. India going from right to left on your screen. It's going to be very important for the girls in blue to start off on a positive note here. They've picked up on the intensity as the game has progressed. And Sabita, fortuitously, the ball sticks on her side and she's away here. Here's Sabita, who looks to cross and cuts it back to change his footing. And that is just allowed enough time for the defense to knock it away. And Pyari was brought in as a substitute at about 20th minute mark. Sabita again. Sabitra. Heavy first touch allows Ratnabala Devi with the clearance. Preeti picks out Rekha Paurel. Just knocks it forward from a weird angle. And Panthoi Chanu made a very good save right towards the end of the first half. Sabitra Bhandari was definitely in with a shout there. Lateral ball from Deepa Shahi to find her. It's a good preparation for the next year's AFC Champions Cup for India. Testing out a few players, giving opportunities to a lot of youngsters. This was the moment, and that is what separates these two teams at the moment. It was a brilliant ball to spot the run. And the finish was absolutely marvelous. Ranjana gets dispossessed. Sabita for Sabitra. They will have the ball here, Nepal. She's enjoyed the first couple of minutes here. Sabita Rana. Seen a lot of it. And again, is chipping it over that defense to find the number 9. Pooja. Back to Pooja again, who hoists that one in the air. Sangeeta, the clearance. They'll get it out surely this time. Dangme. Moshmi. Sangeeta Basfor. Ratnabala. Looking for options. Going lateral again towards Nirmala. Chips one forward towards Linda Com. Nepal ball. They will be in Indonesia in the last week of November. Nepal will be competing in the Tri-Nation tournament involving the host Indonesia, Nepal, and Chinese Taipei. Played 26th November and the 3rd of December. And Pyari swapped that position with Linda at the start of the second half here. Linda started from the left, has slotted towards the right. Maya trying for a flick on there, expecting the arrival of Deepa Shahi, Savitra Bhandari. India gets the ball. Can they try and bring it forward? Again, lacking a bit of fluency in terms of the transitions. Haven't seen that proper link up. Still trying to get the likes of Linda and Preeti into those sort of spaces from where they can affect the game. Ranjana Chanu, one of the most experienced defenders currently with the squad. 44 caps for her. Martina finds Nirmala. And again dabs it forward. Gets dispossessed Deepa. India win the ball back. Nirmala again. Fired away by Linda towards Pyari. Here's dynamic race. Guessing those open spaces. Here's Moshmi. Lets it fly with the left. I'm not quite sure if going for the target was the right option there. And Pyari was open. It was unmarked, which she was calling for it. Moshmi had other ideas. In the end, it all comes down to decision making. And she's had a good game. Janarana. There's a blinder of a save to deny Ratan Bala. And goes airborne. There's Rekha. It looked like for a moment she was in the chance there. Doing dangerously with those long balls, India. One ball over the defense has been the problem. It's a delightful ball to carve out that back line. Yes, Abita with the cross towards the back post. Moshmi brings it out of danger. It's Dangmeg race. Moshmi. That long ball downfall in the first half and they conceded. There's been a bit of a problem in this fixture. haven't been able to deal with the way they would have liked. This time opening that right flank. She's had quite a bit of second half. Sabita has been driving forward at will and finding herself into right side of spaces. And they'll have to keep themselves on the ball here, India. Nepal are pretty swift with their counter-attacks. Linda Com against Pooja Rana. Shielding the ball here, outnumbered on that occasion. Still Linda. Preeti right, a swift touch and a turn. Lets it fly forward. Here's Sabita Bandwari giving it a chase. That was well read by the goalkeeper. And that's the point I was trying to make a short while back on the counter. Just one pick up, one pass, and the number 9 is definitely in. And back to Renuka through Pooja. Again, a bit sloppy there from Ranjana Chanu. His Sabita takes a touch. Couldn't quite hold on to it. Brings it down. Nirmala gets it back to safety. And Preeti Rai plays it down the line towards Sabitra. There's Rekha now into the act, one-on-one with Nirmala down the left side. Haven't been able to come out of their strides as yet, India, in the second half. Got the likes of Karishma sitting out on the bench. Still need that midfield to try and get as fluid as they can and get Pyari and Linda on the ball, which we haven't seen enough. Here's Preeti, been instrumental in their build-up. He finds Sabita once again. Sabita against Ranjana and does well. Here's Linda.